So after I finished yesterday's video, obviously Bitcoin just started dumping and it really just continued. The bottom kind of fell out. Just to take a look at the chart right now. So Bitcoin keeps just stepping down, bear flag after bear flag, continuation after continuation pattern. Right now, actually, if you look at the last bear flag, you take the length of the pole and you basically get really close where it ended up, about 36.43, which is this wick right here is where it ended up. So that was pretty accurate at that time. Most of the time they're within it's about 70% accuracy. So here we've got this pole, and you'll see a move lower would be right about 33.15 as far as if this continuation pattern bear flag continues to play out. I'm looking at 3,315 to see what happens with Bitcoin. Keep an eye on that number. I want to talk real quick. These are inside bars. So these are the most common reversal patterns. So what you'll see is if you've got one candle and then the next candle over opposite color can fit right inside the bar if you just slid this right over. Same thing here. You could just slide it over. You could just slide it over and it fits inside. It's called the inside bar pattern. If you see this pattern right here, you've got this bar. You could slide this green over and this is an inside bar. So you imagine your price action goes down, inside bar reversal, and the price reverses. Watch for these and you can see changes in direction. Just remember, if this was really easy, the rewards for all of this wouldn't be life-changing. There has to be some disparity. Some feelings that we're having right now, just as far as helplessness, like a lot of people are losing hope. These are important to identify and just know these are part of market cycles. It's completely normal. There's so much psychology in cryptocurrency, just how the market works. So just keep in mind, if this was easy, the rewards wouldn't be life-changing. I want to talk about this chart real quick. So this is on log scale. This is Bitcoin USD on Bitfinex. So you go back in time. This is the run up back here from 2013. So here's our high. Our all-time high was back at about $1,100, $1,134. So how long did it take to get back to an all-time high? About 3 years to get back here. Okay. Here's your bear market downturn. And we get to a point though where Bitcoin got all the way down to about $163. And then you get this huge spike. And it ran all the way up to $314. It only took 7 days and it shot up 92.6%. So think about what your portfolio would look like if it almost doubled in a week. So notice how this volume spike happened. So you got this huge green volume spike, huge red volume spike. All this volume comes in and it's called capitulation. It really is a good indicator of a bottom. Okay, so this shows that everybody's jumping right into the markets. People are jumping in. Also, you had this flash crash back here. Bitcoin fell from $696 to $99. So what's important to take here is, yeah, even though we've got all this downside and possibly some downside left, what will happen is we could see a huge drop and then a big bounce. And then you see how basically Bitcoin went sideways for a period of about 7 months. So we had basically 7 months. Yeah, there was a little run up and then it gave it back and then a little run up and a big drop. But the key is we're going to get to a point where we start slowly, steadily moving higher. You still have 2 years of upwards movement potentially. So even though this is not any fun right now, I hate the fact that a bunch of friends in crypto are losing a bunch of money. I'm a big believer in preserving capital. I don't want to lose money. I'd rather buy back in after I get a confirmed uptrend. Am I going to catch this perfect bottom? No, I'm not. And I'm okay with that. I'm going to get in here and somewhere in these 7 months of time before all this happens, I'm going to get in here because I don't want to take any of these losses. So that's just my strategy. If you want to hodl, that's fine. That's your strategy that works for you. If you're too busy to watch this market, that's fine. Like, you got to do what works. So this is a good idea of a capitulation candle. You'll see you've got this huge wick up top and a huge wick down on the bottom. All the sell pressure is coming down here and it pushes the candle down. And then you've got buy pressure pushing up here. So you've got this huge range of price, but the candle body is tiny. Again, this is one thing to watch out for as far as finding a bottom. I don't think we're there yet, but that's one thing to look for. Bitcoin Diamond down 98.6%. Icon down 98%. Qtum down 98%. Verge, Populous, Siacoin, Nano, Bytecoin are basically down 97.5%. ADA, Cardano, and NEM down nearly 97%. So you go over here. This is actually it's called omnicalculator.com. You can pull your percentages. So you spent $15,000. The value of your portfolio now is worth $2,000. The difference is $13,000. So you'll need a $680 and 50% increase of cryptocurrency to get back to where you were at. So this is kind of a cool tool. I've definitely put it on my toolbar. To give you an idea, if let's just say you're in Tether, so CoinMarketCap, on this drop-down menu, if you look at the Bitcoin trading pairs, you can see how these coins have reacted in relation to Bitcoin. We were talking about this last night in my Patreon group. If you want more out of crypto, the link is in the description. Important thing here is if you're in Tether, which I'm in all Tether, I actually can buy 11.66% more Bitcoin than previously, let's say 24 hours ago. Okay, so the amount of Bitcoin that I can buy went up by 11.66%. So as Bitcoin drops, really all these cryptos, you're able to buy more of that cryptocurrency, more coins, higher coin supply. Beginners lose at trading because they bet too much money, trade without knowledge, so they're basically playing the lottery. Hold positions for too long, trade with cheap, bad coins, gamble with other people's money, never cash out their winnings. You've got to take profits. Trade too often, therefore also trying out mediocre trades. Less technical analysis is more. Just keep in mind, like, I really use some basic technical analysis. You do not have to make this a difficult situation where you're spending an hour on one chart. You just don't need it. There's a lot of just basic strategies you can ascertain in a short period of time using technical analysis. That's what I go over in my Patreon group, just kind of make it simple. Emotions are not your friend. You've got to keep emotions out of this. And you'll start, over time, you just kind of get numb to this. People that have been in this market for years, you know, you just kind of take it in stride because you've done it before.